So my name is Ritesh Thakur. I've been with Fractal for around 12 years and currently I'm working as a part of AI at Scale team. Major focus has been around cognitive automation with machine vision and NLP. A couple of years back when COVID started, right? One of police departments, they actually reached out to us and said that social distancing is a big thing right now. And it's difficult, right? I mean, think about it, so many people in a city, how do you monitor it? But they did have feeds coming in from drones, and they said that, can you use this in order to understand if people are violating this? And that's where the need started, right? We did not have a capability at that point of time, but this triggered the thought. Can we use this in order to predict what kind of anomalies can we detect, right? So that's one example, right? For surveillance, understanding if two people are coming too close to each other or things like that. It's not just one use case. We have built it over time. We have shared these ideas with people. Ideas have been absorbed by people, and then they have thought more about it and came back to us with more problems to solve. So EVA is basically a powerhouse for image, video, analytics and processing. We have basically harnessed the power of how we can process all these high octane video and image data and actually use it for our clients. As a part of this entire exercise, right, we have developed this product EVA Hawkeye. And EVA Hawkeye is our AI surveillance solution, which uses real-time feeds coming in from drones, and it can be also tuned in order to use it for, use data for coming in from CCTVs, and help different security agencies or maybe other elements as well to understand what is happening. So the pure need of a drone or probably a CCTV camera is to understand the security elements, right? So we have built a software layer on top of it, which processes the data very quickly, highlights the alerts and shows and throws it out directly in front of, the person who is observing them, right? Whenever we are doing problem solving, we do not really discard anything because of a technology barrier or it's something that is not possible with the given infrastructure. When we are actually doing problem, we just throw everything out there. Once that everything is out there, then there is art of possibility that can happen, right? It might be beyond the realm of things that you're doing at this point of time. I think that's a very different way of trying to solve the problem, where even if something is not possible today, you still throw it on the table and see whether is it possible today? No, maybe 6 months later. Can we plan for that 6 months? Our solution is, it started with, sophisticated AI, right? Because it's machine vision, it's huge amount of data. Processing every video is not just processing a video, but it's actually processing individual images in that video, right? Once we get that, hold over that AI, right? The next problem is, how do we do it at scale? How do we process huge amount of data? How do we make it available to people on their laptops? How do we make it available to people on their phones? That's where engineering component become very critical, right? And as I said, design is very critical. Everything that we are doing involves images, involves how people look at things. So user perspective is very important. That is where design is coming in. I never got bored at Fractal. I joined here as a fresher. I was a 22-year-old kid who never understood anything about analytics, but when I joined over here, I started understanding what data is, and that learning has never stopped till date. I have worked as a consultant, I have worked as an engineer, I have worked as a database person, as a visualization person, and now I'm focusing more on solutions like EVA, right? So the learning has never stopped for me, because today I'm probably presenting this to you or I'm talking about this solution, but I'm pretty sure that it doesn't stop over here.